What's up? What's up? It's The Drop. I'm Angel Robinson. Let's talk. I'm here with
Mellow Yellow.
JT.
Hey, what's happening?
All right, we're good today. But we have a new guest today. Introduce yourself to everybody at home, my friend.
What's going on? Boston, Mass. What's going on? New England, MALLG.
MALLG, what's
In the
happening?
building.
All right, man. Welcome, man. Bless.
Peace.
Thank you. All right, so Angel's gonna let me start tonight. I was like, all right, comfortable. And well, I always tell you when I always say like the world is a small place.
Right.
The Cape in Massachusetts is even smaller.
Absolutely.
We got some kind of family connection here. I'm
Right.
finding out.
Right.
So since now I feel more comfortable with you.
Right.
What's gonna make you stand out a little bit more than the average rappers that are out here right now? I'm just saying. I want to know.
Oh, no, I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
So, I do acting. I'm not just a rapper. I'm
Okay.
an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. The rapping started off, and I branded myself, and moved forward from there. And I just happened to be able to put words together, so I still use it as a tool to get to the next step. So I'm doing movies right now. I got the joint coming out on Netflix.
Okay.
Hit and run joint that I was in. I'm in the union, the SAG union.
Oh, you're in a SAG? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
real.
So
Yeah.
I did my own movie, put it on Prime, narrated, and then produced it myself.
Okay.
I can tap in with videos and stuff, but I let media handle that.
Sure.
I'm just well-rounded, not just a rapper, and that's what I always want to explain to people. I'm a businessman, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm innovative. I make things happen. I can make something out of nothing.
That's
I
what
can
it
make
is.
an avenue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A
You
lot
have
of people
your
can't.
Damon Dash going on, huh?
No, this is what it is.
Yeah, the Damon Dash thing. He did
Yeah,
all of that, right?
I can make an
Yeah.
avenue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, fam?
I do,
like,
I do.
I don't need, I could look at something and say, okay, we need to do a video shoot. I can make a whole set in the room.
Right.
You don't even got to leave the house.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
It's just being creative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that what makes me different than
like
the average person
And when
that
people,
raps.
when you said SAG, a lot of you guys, if you don't know what it is, SAG is Screen Actors Guild. That's your card for you being able to be
Absolutely.
in movies, whether it's extra or
Yes.
any kind of lines or whatever it is.
Yes,
So,
and you need 3 of them.
right. Yeah, you're right. All right.
To get the main parts, you need the SAG.
I got a
Yes.
friend lives near the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You get a little bit more when you start speaking.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
When you get a line or
I don't
two.
even care.
That's where you get
Yeah.
the better money
Exactly.
and the extras.
And then things like smoke on set and stuff like
Right.
that, they pay you extra too. People don't
Right.
know
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
So just little things that, everything adds up.
So when did you begin the music business?
I've been doing it for a while because, like I was mentioning to you,
Right.
I grew up she touched on the Berkeley thing,
Right.
but we ain't gonna go back to that. But
Sure.
I lived right by Berkeley. You know what I'm saying? I grew up by the Boston
Same.
Conservatory, so it was just there. My grandmother actually used to sing at the symphony and stuff like that. Was a gospel singer,
Yeah.
so she's always into the church. We have a piano in the house, and just and my moms, they had me when they was young, so they was always dancing and into that era. I'm an '80s baby, so
Okay.
it was really, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, freak, you know what I'm saying, all that, you know what I mean, the good vibes and stuff, you know what I mean. So I just got a feel for it, man, as I grew up, man, and just started. I used to play ball.
Yep.
And then, and then life took me on different paths.
Yep.
But I had the halftime show at the Fleet Center.
Yep.
Back then it was the Boston Garden.
Yeah.
I won the shootout. I was like, I gotta get back there. So I've always been trying to be something that could get me to,
Sure.
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
that pedestal.
right.
Like,
Taking that step.
I gotta hear that standing O. I gotta hear that
Right.
standing O coming over the PA. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
I need that.
Yeah.
So that I think just little things, that triggers your mind
Right.
will keep you driving. Like, yo, I had to deal with Arista too.
Yeah.
Situation. I ain't gonna say deal because we actually didn't. We had the contract, but
Yeah.
things didn't get signed.
Yeah.
Certain people in the crew felt like, this wasn't
Right.
good for the moment, and then other people felt like, but we only 19, 20.
Yeah.
Could do something with 100, 150. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know how that go.
Yeah.
Were you
So-
in a group before?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What was the name of the group?
It was Heavy Hitters, but we had to change it so it became Hall of Fame.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And then I was rolling with Mike Boston and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Boston Fam. You know what I mean? Mike's the first dude that ever record me. I was sitting on my steps. I was like 14.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, you got the image. You rap? I spit something on him. He's like, yo, you never recorded? I said, nah. He's like, he was a little older than me, older
Right.
brother type dude.
Yeah.
Come to my studio tomorrow
Yeah.
So like put me on the track, I really heard how I sound. So
Yeah.
that's where I was dibbling and dabbling in. I wasn't really serious.
Right,
By the time I got to 19, this is where we met these Berkeley kids that invested money that came from another place, another town. They didn't know nothing about nothing, but they knew seen what they seen, and they invested their time and their money, and we did too, and we made that album. And so my situation with this is I always knew I can get there.
Yeah.
I just got to go hard. This wasn't the opportunity at this particular time.
Yeah.
But as long as I keep going hard and having my faith and believing what I'm doing, I will be where I need to be eventually.
And learning from everything that keeps happening.
In my
to you.
experience.
Right. Exactly.
So it's been about 15. And I know it sounds like, whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
And I do my own publishing. I'm sorry, bro.
No.
I got my own publishing.
No,
We do our own marketing. We got merch. We got I know how to run my stuff like a small label. And I'm saying a small label because I don't have the back end to become a big label yet.
Right.
But if I did, I know how to move the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So your merchandise. Tell
Oh.
us about your merchandise.
So I got the GSD merchandise, and that came off of just a phrase of a
We need a sweatshirt or something.
that came from a
over there.
motivational quote. I didn't mean for it to become a team of people that
Right.
I gave motivation to. So let me give you a quick story. For instance, there was this kid. He was homeless. You know, he had a phone or whatever. He was going through his stuff, living in shelters and stuff. But he told me, and right now this kid is working with some top people because of his drive. I'm not even gonna, you know what I'm saying? But he's like somebody's assistant that is popping.
Okay.
But he used to be GSD, and he told me that
Okay.
quote stuck to him
Yeah.
and gave him motivation. He ain't had nobody to give him motivation. And at the time, Angel knows, I would get online, I would give these, GSD, let's get it done. I was always moving.
yeah.
You know, I slowed down a little bit. I had kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I slowed down. But it was a time I couldn't sit down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm still on that time, but in working smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I always say, yeah.
That's my saying,
Yeah,
right?
always says that.
So that's the time I'm on. I went and learned. I went and studied stuff that I wasn't doing before. I was too busy spending money, hitting the club,
Yeah.
Yeah.
getting the look, big jewelry. You know,
yeah.
I don't do that no more. No, I do me. I still want to be comfortable, and I still like to look nice. We all do.
Of course.
But I make sure I make the right investments, or try to at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just not to look good.
Right.
To
I don't need a
showboat.
smoking mirror.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Either we're doing this or we're not.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's make it for real. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when the mirror is clear, you're still looking at the same thing you was looking at,
Yeah,
dog.
exactly.
Nothing's going on. You played yourself.
That's
Right.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of stuff happens in the industry. You know what I'm saying? You
So
get
can-
too caught up in I'm sorry. You get too caught up in the facade.
Right. Exactly.
So tell me about your music. What type of music are you doing?
Well, right now I'm doing more motivational music, and I still got a little splash of that and a little splash of this in there. But I'm really trying to get to the lane where it's more like a R&B in there with some good content. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people want me to do the drill. I got the Confetti record. You
Yeah,
know, he
yeah.
stole my marketing and all
yeah,
that. I got that record, and they loving it. They eating it up. Controversy. I never dropped a record or this record, but it needed to happen. You know what I'm saying? It had,
Fetty Wap. Right?
yeah. He gonna come out with the same name, the same amount of songs, the same acronyms. Everything is me.
Wow.
A month later.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not right, bro. We in COVID.
Right.
How you do that? How you make the same joint as me in COVID? How you got that many songs? You know what I'm saying? Like, you did that, took a marketing plan, and this is what people don't understand. They think it's about the name. I don't care about the name. It's the marketing plan. I got to be a genius or a sidekick
Yeah.
to know what you're going to do. And I dropped mine a month and a half earlier.
Right.
Come on, y'all got to read through this. Mine was that hot. I'm an independent artist.
Right.
His team over there need to get something done. He's not signed to whoever he signed to no more.
Right.
We need to get this done fast so we can get this deal with 300. This is a good package. They wrapped it up real nice. Here, take that. Nobody's going to even know. We're going to sweep that under
Because
the
they
rug.
think that you're.
Because I'm not the artist you think I need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not at the level that you say. How you know what my royalty check look like? I don't care if it's a couple of thousand or whatever. You're still stopping me from Google searches, platforms because now to know the vibe, you're like, whoop, flag him, Fetty's going up.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what they'll do.
And-
So
and-
he went to 300. He's with
Exactly. He was,
Kevin?
yeah, but he
Okay,
was
yeah.
with Nick the Grit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
having their little falling out, and I know it's over publishing because he picked up money up for Trap Queen.
Yeah.
I'm you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's what I said. I've been signed to Universal, and I'm not throwing nobody under the bus or nothing.
Right.
But there's been times where I had to deal with certain things with mastering and different things, but I had to learn for myself.
Right.
When you first come in the game, you just thinking you hot, you signed. You don't care about none of that.
Yes.
And then when you go, excuse me, when your stuff goes to the top, you're like, wow. You know, I don't even own the publishing.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
nothing I can do because I made this deal already.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
Own
the
your
licenses
stuff.
and everything, mechanicals, you don't own anything.
Yeah.
And you got it all right now.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
absolutely.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure you don't own the name because he still used the name, but that record, it's mine.
Yeah.
Work out, get another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get another one over
Yeah.
there. But am I right or wrong? And that's the
Right.
things that these artists don't understand. So this is why I had to go back and do my due diligence and understand
Right.
this game. Because this is crazy. You can end up spending a lot of money before you even learn.
Exactly. I hope a lot of future artists or young kids that are watching this that want to get in the game, I hope they understand and listening to you. Because, I mean, we need to share this with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand. They're seeing all, like I said, all the glitz. And I'm seeing the bottles. I'm seeing the girls. And I'm getting all this. And I got the chain.
Right.
But they don't understand. A lot of those guys that you see own nothing.
Right.
And that's
Exactly.
they own nothing.
And I'm not knocking nobody.
Right.
We love that. That's the, you know what I'm saying? But there's a
Absolutely.
time you have to grow.
Right.
That's what it's growth.
Right. It's that longevity. What's going to happen after
Now-
you're done? What do you have coming
Now
up?
we did that. I did that. We did all that. You know what I'm saying? We did that. Trust me. Billboards. You know what I'm saying? All that. But when you see them same people 5 to 10 years later,
Right.
what are we doing now?
Yeah.
Do we see growth here? Because now that separates where I'm gonna be with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
Just because you knew me 10 years ago doesn't mean I'm doing the same thing with you today.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, we have to be on the same frequency.
Yeah. Definitely. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? To nowadays, for me to even hang, you got to be a thinker.
Correct.
I want to bounce ideas off of each other.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste time.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
I need to provide for 2 generations from now.
Exactly.
I waste enough time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it, bro.
I like it.
Danielle.
So, who's your inspiration? Or what inspires you?
It's a lot of people, and it's not a musician.
Okay.
It's influencers. It's people who, you know what I'm saying, that study different things, like can teach you about credit. You know what I'm saying? Like the plastic card is trust. Everybody just think, oh, it's just like you wouldn't mess with. Okay, put it like this: you wouldn't mess up nobody's. You doing something with people, you wouldn't mess up nobody's money in the street, right? You don't want to deal with none of that. So why would you mess up people's money in the bank?
Exactly.
It's the same trust.
Yes.
So this
Yeah,
is the
I like
type.
that.
These
I
are
like
the
that analogy. Yeah.
these are the type of things that I'm looking at influences and dealing with different people. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
is really talking about business. That's why I said I'm not just a rapper, but I'm already so far ahead.
Yeah.
Why would I stop? You a quitter?
Yeah.
Exactly.
What you gonna do? I need my plaques, bro.
Absolutely.
I got 1 billboard.
Yeah.
I was on Meth's album.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
Yeah.
That's not enough for the time and effort I put in, dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get mine, you know? So that's why I still rap.
I like this. I like it.
You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good.
It's like you going to school to get your master's, you're gonna stop on the 7th year because you don't believe it's gonna happen.
Right. Do you have an artist out of Boston that it could be old
Right.
that you like, that you
a lot of
listen to,
them.
that you used to listen to, that's
I love Boston rappers. See, they
Okay.
don't even know that.
they don't even get a lot of respect. I don't feel they do.
You know what it is? When you trying to come up, and it got to be somebody to set the tone.
Right.
So when you trying to come up, let's say, nobody wants to promote for you. But if you could come, we could come up with some type of avenue where we're all helping each other out. It could
Right.
As a
be
team.
beneficial as a team, as for the
Absolutely.
whole movement.
Right.
You got to see. Sometimes you
And
got
that's
to
I want to interrupt you real quick. That's what 50 Cent did.
right.
The whole
That was it.
Queens.
Queens
Right.
followed him.
Right. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah,
trying to say.
yeah.
Sometimes It's in front of you, but you can't see it because
Right.
it hasn't been
Right.
explained to you.
Yeah.
You don't have the information or the knowledge
Yeah.
Right.
to even put the first step ahead.
Right.
So sometimes you need a person like us to sit down and talk to you and say, listen, I got this blueprint and I got this plan, and this is what can happen potentially if we do this right.
You got to buy into it.
Yes.
You have to
Yeah.
buy
Right.
into it.
So,
right.
so that's what I think the barrier is between working with people, because people hit me up all the time and I say, well, does it make sense?
Right.
Now I'm waiting for them to come back and say, well, he'd be like, well, I know people is gonna be like more, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You say, yo, you want to make a song? That's it. What we doing with this? I just told
Right.
you I got accolades here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I talk to people on the phone that sign people. I don't want to name drop, but this
Right.
is part of hip hop history,
Yeah.
music history. Period. Not even
Right.
hip hop.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like these are the people I talk to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we all know people.
Absolutely.
It's all about who you know, and that's why I think I try to move in a different way, because I do have certain people that I connect with, and I know it's a flick of the switch if I can just get the right situation.
Correct.
Right situation.
I'm not jumping off the bridge.
Right team.
Right.
If someone want to
Oh,
come,
yeah.
if someone want to come in, what do you have to bring to the table?
Right.
Absolutely.
And that's
Right.
key when and
Right.
business.
And it don't gotta be steak and potatoes.
Yeah.
Right.
it
Bring the
does.
macaroni, bring the salad.
Exactly.
We're gonna get to the steak and potatoes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bring some fruit.
Yeah.
But what do you bring?
Right.
Bring something.
Bring
Just
some
don't,
co-
just
I don't
don't,
get- right.
I'm
no,
saying-
but don't
I'm
just
saying-
show with your fork, your knife. And
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I
you
got my
gotta bring
napkins
something.
too. Right.
Yeah,
I want to be able to I got to wipe my mouth with
And
something.
right. And you know, and people don't realize this too. There's a certain level of artistry.
Yeah.
It's A-list artist, B-list artist, C-list artist. It's all about what category do you want to be in?
Right.
You know, there's some sacrifices that you're gonna have to make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when you have that understanding with yourself, that's where you can level up in growth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talks about millions. There's small increments that we got to do to get to the million.
Yeah.
I like 10s and 20s and
Yeah.
30s. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We got a lot
That's
of
how you get to
They
the
all
million.
add
right, but it adds up.
Yeah,
If
right.
you, especially if you're branded, everybody's just thinking about the quick. Well, we got so much things. We can sell these hoodies. We can do this. We can do that. You know what I'm saying? We can start another company that does this. You know what I mean? Whatever we doing, selling cars, flipping stuff. But let's brand it right and let's work our way up. It's not going to happen tomorrow. And that's when a lot of people fall off the bandwagon.
Yeah.
I see a year or two, because it's like, they're like, it's not working. But it is working.
Right.
Because every day we're inching. You
Yes.
don't see it because you're not working as hard as the next person.
Right.
Yeah.
But that person that's working hard, he sees it because he wakes up in the morning and there's something else that went ahead.
Absolutely.
Whether it be, yo, you reached out to me. Or whether it be, yo, I got a new flyer done last night. Or whether it be, I started a Patreon. Or whether it be, we edited videos. You know what I'm saying? It
Steps
all
all.
comes
Absolutely.
together to make a
needs to.
big picture. You know what I'm
Excuse me.
saying?
I do. I'm loving it. It's like so much. You're having all these fast words. I'm listening. I'm like, that's different steps that him and I have gone through, and how we got together. But
Right.
it's like the baby steps, and some other people might not see anything. And all of a sudden,
Right.
they see this.
Boom, the
and they're like,
snowball
"Wh-
effect.
Where'd you come from?
This avalanche.
No,
Yeah,
we've been taking steps. You know, just like
Right.
you're taking the steps. I'd rather be the B actor. I'd rather be that second. I don't want to be the headliner. I'll be this dude that stays working all the time.
Exactly.
Because if that fails, I'm in
Exactly.
the movie with Tom Cruise or Will Smith, and the movie bombs,
Right.
time to do that good. Well done, good. But that dude,
Right.
JT, was funny, was good.
So-
So I got
Right.
another job.
Check this out. I'm gonna give you something that's gonna mess it up real quick. It's COVID, right? Everybody's at the crib. If you ain't got a hit record, you on the same level as a person that's coming up in the game.
Yes.
Because I mean, it's levels to this. They're trying to get the next spot. They're trying to beat the top dudes on the billboard.
Right.
So they're banging their head because everybody already knows them.
Right.
So they need to get to the billboard. So they having the same problems that an artist
Yes.
that is trying to come in the game still. Because you're only hot as your last hit, dog.
That's true.
And if you don't got a lot of them, then nobody's checking for you. I don't care. If you're 4 or 5 years old, people not checking for you that much.
Right.
You got to be relevant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what people don't understand too. Your hottest artist might be from 5, 6 years ago. That's why people are like, oh, Eddie, he ain't had a hit in 5 years.
Right.
I just gave him life. Just birthed him back.
You did.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he hasn't had a hit in a while.
Come on,
Been a
man.
while.
Like,
Right.
nobody's
Been a
checking
while.
for you. I'm still on the rise. I'm still got people, I haven't had my time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you feel me?
I
And
do.
that's just God doing some great promo for me. I didn't ask it. I didn't ask for it. I was minding my business. So I'm going to work it out like that. You feel me? That's how I think of it. You done came through, baby. You feel me?
So can you tell us some places that you performed?
Oh, yeah. I performed all over the country.
Yeah.
I did Puffer Bellies before.
Yeah, yeah.
I never did Kendrick's. Well, I performed at we did the Hard Rock in Dallas with DJ Bay. I did what's that joint in New York? It's a big one. I forget the name, but I did that with rest in peace DJ Cap, Biggie's DJ.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did that with him out there. That was big for me. I've been on tour with Bone.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I performed with Twista. I performed with Max. I've been on tour with French. I put together our own tour. I've been on tour with Trey Songz. Iowa was good. Nebraska was good. LA's definitely dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you were up north
Yeah, I went Sioux Falls.
Yeah, yeah.
You calling that up north, like over there? That's kind of Midwest, but it's
I'm
up.
talking about up north, the
You're talking
record.
about the record, right?
No, remember
You were
the
there?
record label.
You
Remember,
were
I
there? You
used
were
to
up
be.
north.
I used to be.
up
Yeah, I used to be.
north. Okay,
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah, yeah. That's what. Yeah,
Okay.
that's when that's what I was saying. We did the billboards.
Yeah,
We did. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We used to have the club, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I was checking my recollection. You know,
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, that's what up north.
All right.
And yeah, it was actually a big power movement.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I'm never gonna take nothing away from up north. You know, just certain things in life, you know, takes you different ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to up north though, man. You know what I mean?
What was your
Because
favorite city that you toured?
I love Iowa City, Nebraska. I love Wisconsin. I love Colorado.
Yeah.
Man, like
Is it just them showing
I
you
love-
more love? Is it just the
Is it the
scenery?
city itself? Yeah. What makes it?
man, Tom's Foolery, man. Shout out Tom's Foolery, man. It's just the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just the atmosphere. It's like nobody's here to judge you.
Yeah.
More appreciative.
Nothing like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We're here to party tonight, dog.
Right.
And if you got good music, we don't care if we don't know it yet.
Yeah.
Right.
We gonna tap in.
And have a good time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you can go crowd surfing. You don't gotta be famous, baby. Just entertain us.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
Like
what I
that.
mean?
Nice.
And I like that type of crowd. I like that energy. I like a diverse crowd.
Yeah.
I don't like no BS.
Yeah.
You know, you come to my shows, there's never been no problems.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I said this. I never asked for no situation. I've
Right.
kept a good resume. You know what I'm saying? And I tend to. You know, I'm not
Good.
planning on doing extra
Right.
jumping out the window stuff.
Exactly.
Have you been overseas to perform yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
It's not overseas, but the only place I've been over the water is Puerto Rico. It's not overseas,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's all right. It'll
It's,
happen.
yeah,
That'll happen.
it's moving. It's
Yeah,
moving.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like it's like God has a plan. every
I
step.
mean, I got movement over there though.
Yeah.
I got a movement in UK. You know,
Yeah.
GSD
Okay.
UK. I got people that actually have stamps, tats, and all that on
Yeah.
them and stuff.
Oh, that's
Wow.
dope.
They got to get me over there a lot. It's just I can't get over there. I tell them I want to wait until I got
bit
something
more.
going over there. Like I want to come
Yeah,
there.
you got to make the move to go overseas.
Yeah. I do.
I've been over there. So
I do.
You
Yeah.
just got to get up
Yeah.
and see what it is. That's what you have to
It's
do.
probably Nebraska and Iowa on 100.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Now you know you got to go to Ohio.
Oh, I've been to Ohio.
I've been on. Okay. So
I was on tour with Bone. I did
So that was-
36
oh,
cities,
and that is the
29, something
area.
like that.
So Dave Chappelle, that's his place.
Oh yeah, I've been all up through there, Michigan.
And he's doing content at his spot now. So
Okay.
you might think he cleared up like
Nice.
40 acres.
Yeah.
So you might need to.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, he's just doing
Put a
content.
mule on it.
He might be ready to do it. Might be ready to
You know, he
get.
told me keep the mule. I'll take the 48.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna mess with his money. But yeah, he's doing shows there too. So maybe we get
So anybody you want to shout out, you know, or to say thank you
I
to?
want to shout out, man, for having me. You know what I'm saying? It's dope, man.
doubt.
Dope talk show, man.
And your
Shout-
media guy, you want to thank
Yeah, I
your
got
media
him.
guy.
Shout
You
out
know you
Lucky.
got to thank your media
Yeah,
guy, Jake.
you know, I see him over there. You know, he's gonna get his. You know, I'm gonna throw the ball up,
Yeah,
see if he
yeah,
can catch
yeah.
it,
Yeah,
see if
you
he
can
can
catch
dunk
alley-oop
it.
and dunk
Yeah,
it.
see if he
Yeah,
can dunk it
you
real
can throw
quick.
the alley-oop.
Yeah, shout out Jake, man. Jake's been helping me a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Much love to Jake. Like Jake's on board, man. You know what I'm saying? Like. He really puts his best effort forward when it comes to doing something that I gotta get done or something. You know what I mean?
And it seems like he gives good advice
Yeah.
as I heard earlier. You know, when he was talking, he give good advice.
Yeah,
you know?
you do.
That's what you need too. Somebody
yeah.
behind you with the good advice.
What's that one thing you want to tell anybody?
But just because you're giving me advice, that don't mean I'm listening.
I said good advice.
Yeah, right. You did. Because, right, it's a difference between advice
Right.
and good advice.
yeah.
Because how you going to give
that.
me advice if you ain't never did what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to give me advice, you got to understand me. Like I said, we got to be on a frequency.
Yeah.
Because that's going to go out the my ear, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue talking about something else. And not saying I'm being like that, but it's just like I know who I am. I'm at a certain age, I know what I want to do.
Yeah.
I know I take the advice and I soak it in, but everybody just can't be. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But if
Because
they have
it-
their specialty,
Yeah, no.
you know,
Exactly.
their specialty.
But everybody's
you have
throwing
to-
advice at you, opinions. So you just got to weed through it, especially in my business.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody got opinions. I can't please everybody.
You can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I had to realize with my craft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
crazy.
But I'm trying to make myself uncomfortable. I'm trying to go outside the box more with the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drop the swears. If you listen to my stuff, some of my stuff, it's like, yo, I did a whole song, I ain't even pit no swears. In it, you know what I'm saying? You don't even need to clean it.
See.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still hard.
Yeah.
I still got to the point and I still connected with the listener. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
I want to see that transition. I was actually thinking on the way here. I did check out your site too, and I was like, what is going to be that transition? It's always going to be this. Bees, this and that, or is it going to be where it's like I can actually play the song, I'm actually getting the message out of it, I'm actually making that transition to where like these kids are going to be a little bit more respectful, a little bit more, more entrepreneur level of thinking, better than themselves, whatever level, so.
I'm trying to get more of that in my music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
You're going to stick out more.
So
yeah, but you know, it's now that's a process that you have to incorporate. You got to really be living that too. You know, you can't
course.
just be talking that online and still be showing this other situation. I got to really
Yes.
get into myself and stop doing some stuff. Not saying I'm out here doing anything bad, but just put myself
They
in
gotta
the
go
right.
together.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? For it to say, I believe in him. I believe that.
Right.
You know what I'm
That he's saying
saying?
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Not being a
Because
hypocrite.
he's
I got
full.
you.
He looks like he's full of shit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I can say that.
yeah, you can say that. What's next for you?
What's next for me? What's next for me is not trying to get a record deal.
Yeah.
Trying to be indie. Trying to learn the business more. Trying to learn until we can grow as a company and become a household name.
Yes.
And move forward from there with some endorsements, maybe some sponsors, different products, cross promotion with websites, and
Right.
just getting more people involved in the craft. Create a lane for for interns and people that go to school for music and want to shoot videos, or might have a new artist that I'm saying I could teach him the business because I see that he needs that guidance. You know what I'm saying? Or he might have been going down the wrong path, and I can help him. So that's what these avenues I'm trying to create, bro.
Yeah.
Eventually, I get to toy drives and different things,
Yeah,
helping
love it.
people out, and diabetes campaigns. Cause my pops
So-
died from there. But
How can people find you?
That's what I was
Instagram,
about to
Twitter.
ask.
Yeah, because we're about to get out of here, so you got to make sure we get all
No,
that.
yeah. That's why I was trying to rush the convo out real quick. But Instagram, Twitter, everything's MALLG. Or
What is it?
GSD.
Spell it out so they know.
So MALLG, MALLG. You can just Google it. It's gonna pop up
Okay.
everything. You know what I'm saying? I got the Google.
And Angel's going to do that.
I'm gonna put it on there.
Yeah, Angel does. You got the magic fingers.
But yeah, definitely check out. The vibes. It's on every platform. I got my movie on Amazon Prime, Unlawful.
Yeah.
Follow
When,
Jake.
is that already out?
All right,
or-
Street Media. Yeah, it's out. And the other joint be out soon. I'm in them. Got a few scenes in there. It's called a Hit and Run. You know what I'm saying? On Netflix.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. Just to see where that takes my career.
Okay.
On my what is it? IMDb. What is
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
been doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
IMDb,
My
right?
IMDb. You know what
Is it
I'm saying? I want them.
IMDb?
Is it IMBD or IDM?
IMBD, I
I
think,
think
right?
it's one of those.
Either way, we'll get 'em.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
find
one
'em.
of those. But yeah, I want them stars to
Hey.
go up.
Those
So
are the
yeah,
4 letters.
definitely check me out because them star me.
And I got Amazon Prime, so I'm gonna check that out. Did I already see that movie?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So guys, I want to thank you all.
Peace.
Thank you for coming.
MALLG. This is The Drop. Let's talk with,
Mellow Yellow.
JT.
and we are out.
The drive.
Good night.
Peace.